Welcome to SEMA 2025. I'm James Reeves. You're watching AutoGuide.com. Muscle cars, that's what we're doing. Big, brutal, beautiful American muscle here at SEMA 2025. Our SEMA 2025 coverage is sponsored by Hagerty. Along with providing insurance for special cars, Hagerty is home to Hagerty Drivers Club, Marketplace, Hagerty Media, and events like the Amelia, Radwood, and more. Learn more at Hagerty.com. I'm here at the Toyo Tires Tread Pass. They have an awesome collection of cars, a couple cool muscle cars. One of them in particular caught my eye. I'm a Ford guy. I don't even like Chevys that much, but I saw this 69 Chevy Nova. Sean showing it off. Sean's with Empire Fabrication. They made this car and it is incredible. Sean, tell me everything about it.
So this is a 69 Chevy Nova. It's got a 427 Nelson Racing Whipple supercharged LS in it. It's on Detroit Speed subframes and then Detroit Speed Quadrolink in the back. The engine bay is all custom, one-off metal work done. And then the dash is all custom, one-off dash and then aluminum bottom half and everything. And then also in the doors we put 2024 Cadillac Escalade soft close. So it's got soft close in the doors, soft close in the trunk. And then the car is actually all fully programmed off 2 Motec PDMs. It runs on a Holley, the Terminator X system, powers everything for the Nelson motor. It was dynoed at 1,200 horsepower at Nelson's. It will probably be about 900 to the wheels.
So this is actually a 1977 Ford Landau. It's our Brazilian Galaxy, and it's a 4-door version. It's an amazing car, has a 460 engine, stroke to 547. 1140 wheel horsepower. The engine probably has around 1,400 horsepower. It's an amazing car, and the news on this car is we put some Shelby tires. The Shelby is launching the tires, and it's a 4-door, so you have an 1140 on the wheel, but you still can bring your kids to school.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. You'd definitely be the coolest guy, like at the carpool pickup and drop-off line.
Okay, we're really excited about this car. It's built by a factory, high-tech in South Africa. 67 GT500 and licensed by Shelby. We have an independent rear suspension in. It's coilovers in the front. Guys can go with GT500 engine, the 760 horsepower. It's inside. You've got Recaro electric seats, digital gauges throughout. Great driving car, all steel body. It's just something amazing.
Lance, is it rude for me to ask how many rand something like this is going to set me back?
So in dollars, this car works at a top usually around 325.
Okay, well look, what I will say is compared to some of the other things we've seen at this show and what they've been asking, this is basically a bargain.
I'm a Pontiac girl at heart, so I've always loved Trans Ams ever since I was a child. She is on a spec chassis, roadster shop chassis. It is an LS6 built by Keith Dorton, automotive specialist out of North Carolina. She has a Pro Charger on it. Have not yet driven it. We just finished it just for the show. She's got an Exalta paint job. We ended up not going with a shiny gray that was always on these cars. We ended up doing a flat, kind of brought it up to date, so the Eagle kind of soars off of it. Then we did the wheels in-house, 18s, 19s. They are the turbine wheel that was on the Trans Am. We just kind of made them a little bit bigger, a little dishier, if you will. And then we ended up doing a complete remodel, if you will, of the interior. They designed these cars. They were already beautiful. We all love them anyway. So all the seats and everything are original. We just brought that up to date. We put perforated leather in the middle, and so it just kind of flows really well. It looks like a pace car, or what Pontiac would have done at the time.
And it looks perfectly executed. I mean, this looks like it could have rolled off the line in 1980. And I tell you what, if someone tries to get in this son of a bitch with a cherry popsicle, I don't care if they're 7 years old, I'm slapping it out of their hand.
67 GTO. Didn't do a lot of mods to it. We changed the door handles to Grand Prix handles. We made some notch cutouts in the rear bumper for the exhaust tips. Other than that, painter Mick Jenkins out of Pomona, California, did. This is actually a new Lamborghini Urus dark blue, along with the white, the off-white in the interior is also Lamborghini. The carpet is out of Rolls-Royce. My other company, Composite Speed, did all the forged carbon on the inside of the car. Penta Motorsports built the Stroker. That is the original 400 that came in this car. It's now a 462. Goes into a Hughes Performance transmission that it's a 4L80 that they cut the bell housing off and did a cast bell housing to bolt up to the back of the Pontiac block. Billet Specialties True Track system hanging off the front. All Detroit Speed suspension underneath it. Shot wheels, bare brakes, JRI shocks, US radiator on the cooling. And that's a large chunk of the car. Pretty
Steve, I wish I could bring you around to every car I look at. That was the most direct, to the point, thorough explanation I've received.
I've been doing it a long time. In fact,
Steve, it's an honor to have you on the program.
Thanks, James.
Thank you so much.
Kind words.
You know, I contacted Ring Brothers about 2.5 years ago about doing a 69 Mustang. They have done a couple 69 Mustangs, and I had seen those previous builds, and I was like, if I'm going to get a 69 Mustang built, it's going to be by Ring Brothers because their work is phenomenal, and they do the small things that, you know, some other people wouldn't do.
Right.
They really set it off. I found the original car online. It was sitting in some guy's garage for years down in Florida, and so I just messaged him, gave him an offer that he accepted, and then I sent a truck like 2 days later to pick it up and bring it back to my place. And then it kind of sat in my place for a couple years before I got in contact with them, and I was like, hey, what do you guys think about 69? And they were like, let's do it. Some of the first things you notice when you look in the car is the seats, the stitching. My request from Ring Brothers was to kind of make the interior look like a tuxedo. And I think they nailed it. With the stitching, you see the small accents of the grabber green that I wanted on the brakes, and then you see the black chrome kind of really stands out. They did black chrome on the sides. The door sills are all black chrome. You have the black chrome down here. The wheelbase is moved up, I think, like about 1.5 inches on this car, so it really fills in that front fender well. Awesome. They make the rear side scoop active. So there's actually a 3D printed duct that runs the length of the car from that rear side scoop, and the air comes out between the taillights, which no one else does.
Right.
And like I gave it to him, and I told him I had 2 requests: no chrome on the outside, paint it black. And they
mission accomplished.
They knocked it out of the park, and it just looks so aggressive with the black paint job. The matte stripes. They did an unbelievable job. So
I know you don't have a 302 V8 in here.
Correct. It's a Wegner built Coyote, and they have it tuned to right between like 8 and 850 horsepower. And it's running through a T56. Right about 5,500 hours of build time.
Jake, you have impeccable taste, my friend. Thank you
sir.
very much
Appreciate
for
it,
speaking with us here at AutoGuide.com, where we're going to bring you more from SEMA 2025.